You all know the cornfield next to the lake. Well, this is the reason why the corn grows so big.
Many years ago, two boys would run wild through the fields with big sticks knocking off the corn as they ran. This soon became a daily occurrence as it was great fun.
The boys soon became bored and decided to turn their attention to the scarecrow. To their amusement, every time they beat the straw out of it, it seemed to have been repaired and put back on its spike every day.
Day after day, they would dance stupidly around the scarecrow, making up rude names and spitting at it, pulling out its stitching and drawing funny crud faces on its sackcloth head.
Running out of ideas, one of the boys pulled a box of matches out of his pocket. Egged on by the other, he struck a match and waved it and taunted it in front of the scarecrow's face.
But he had waited too long, and the match was burning his fingers, so he dropped it on the floor.
The ground went up in flames. Scared, they ran and ran and ran, but whichever direction they turned, there seemed to be flames in front of them.
Somehow they got separated. Now panicking, one of the boys screamed out. The other friend screamed back from the distance, so he decided to run his direction.
As he got closer, the fire seemed to no longer be in front of him. In fact, it was almost out, though he could still hear the muffled scream of his friend nearby.
Falling through the corn, he landed at the base of a large wooden pole. He looked up. His friend was tied to the pole, his clothes torn, and his mouth sewn shut with thick cotton.
He looked in his friend's eyes, which suddenly bulged with horror, causing him to look around. Stood behind was the scarecrow, with needle and thread in his blooded hands.
To this day, if you look into the cornfield, you'll find not one, but 3 scarecrows standing there. And that is why the corn grows so big.